Hey everyone, it's Dan Tafoya again. Just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about something that I have been learning recently, and it's called a $1 million day. What does that mean? What is a $1 million day?
Yeah, y'all know what it is.
Well, for one thing, it is not when you make $1 million in one day. I know we wish we could all do that at once, but it is how to become a millionaire. Basically, this is the strategy that most millionaires use. Well, I'm sure almost all of them do. But basically what it does is it's designed to help relieve all of the stress, all of the anxiety from your head. All the stuff that builds up. There's so many things that we think about every day that really, tug on our brain a little bit, and this is designed to help you control that. Now, the first thing that I want to say is this does take a little bit of time. It is something that's very important and very necessary if you want to get to where you want to get, because it really does help you. It really helps you be able to focus on the important things in your business and your life and your family, rather than being distracted by all the little things, like I said, that are just pulling at your head. So one thing that I want to talk to you about, like I said, it's called the $1 million day, and this is something that's been taught in the Internet Lifestyle Network training, and I just wanted to explain it a little bit better for those of you that aren't in the training. It's a great training. I would recommend it. But for those of you that aren't in the training, I'd like to at least help you guys out and get you some information that's valuable. So basically, $1 million day is what you want to do first is kind of make a list of all the things that are in your head. From changing a light bulb, or taking the cat or dog out, or stuff that you think about but you don't necessarily do, and you kind of procrastinate on it. Some people had ideas of setting up a business account, setting up getting their taxes done by a professional. That's something that's very important that I would recommend. Something like even calling your parents that you haven't done in a long time, but you've been thinking about it and you want to do it, but you haven't quite gotten there. So basically what you want to do is grab some pen and paper. I don't have any with me right now because I'm making a video, but grab a pen and paper and write down all of the things that come to mind, from household things to business things to personal things to health things. Maybe you've been wanting to start running, or maybe you wanted to quit smoking, or you need to go to the doctor but you haven't signed up for an exam or something like that. Basically, just put anything that you've been procrastinating on, put it down on a list, a piece of paper. Designate one full day to getting as much stuff done on that list as possible. The main thing is you have to be diligent and you have to be efficient. Those two things, those are going to help you in the long run with making sure that you get everything done that you need to. What I would recommend is, just take, as much time as you need, put together a list of things that you need to get done, a list of things that you've been procrastinating on, and make sure that it is a pretty long list, because you're going to spend a full day doing this. You don't want to do something that's it's going to take like 10 minutes to get done. Okay, now you're not going to take a whole day to do one thing that doesn't take any time. So you want to give yourself plenty of things to work on. For example, my $1 million day, I changed the light bulbs in my apartment. I had about 5 or 6 light bulbs that have burned out, and been thinking about doing it but didn't quite get it done, and things pile up. So I changed all the light bulbs out. That didn't take very long. So what I did next is I cleaned out my car. After I cleaned out my car, I did all of my bookkeeping. I went through my bank accounts, made sure everything was in order. I also decided that I needed to clean and rearrange my bedroom. So, I made sure that I got everything done with that as well. That project alone, it took a while because, obviously things build up over time and you don't really necessarily think about what, those little things like, what needs to be done. In your life, you kind of just go by with all of the things that need to be done right now rather than all of the things that are building up. So go through your head, realize that there are things that you need to get done and do them. Basically, that's the moral of the story. Go through and like I said earlier, step 1, make a list, put anything and everything on it, designate 1, 2, 3 days maybe, and just knock it out. And it really will help you focus. It'll change your life. It'll make you more stress-free and make sure that everything is okay for the future. So anyways, I hope you guys learned a little bit from this, and like my page. I always like it when people like my page, and hope you guys have a great rest of the night. Bye-bye.